Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing the Scotch game. So in yesterday's video we reviewed the Halloween Gambit, and so what I'm planning to do is before we start playing the games is to learn something new. It could be an opening, puzzle, and just so that it's not like we're always playing, we're learning something and using what we learned in the chess games. So the Scotch game is e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, and then e takes d4. And so what this move is trying to gain center. Like usually if you don't play the Scotch game, you might just end up later just moving your pawn one square forward, and it kind of doesn't get this bishop that far. So that's why you want to gain the center with the Scotch game. So if your opponent takes, and then you can take back with the knight. And you can also take the knight, but then you develop the queen. So usually it's not the best to develop the queen because there's so many pieces that can attack the queen. But remember that there's no knight that can go to c6. So it's in a good square, the queen. So usually some people don't take after this. They just play knight f6, and if you take, you usually take with the c6 pawn. That's what usually happens. Or sometimes people play bishop c5, and now there's a trap here if your opponent doesn't know it. So if you go bishop e3 and your opponent does some random developing move, then you can actually take, and here it's saying that it's a blunder because you can actually take this knight and it's attacking the queen, so you have to you can't take the bishop because it's attacking your queen. And when you take with your pawn, you can get a free bishop. So that's a trap, and I learned how to play against if someone plays that. Usually you can play like queen f6, and if you take, it's saying it's an inaccuracy because you can take this pawn, you can take this bishop, and because they can't move their knight again because it's threatening the checkmate. So they have to take, and you can take this pawn. Or let's also see if this move's fine too. Oh, so taking the knight is the best move for the pawn. So that's kind of the basic. There's other lines that can go against this move, like that you'll learn as you'll continue playing it, and it's always good to learn different openings and see how they can help you in your chess journey. So now that we have learned the Scotch game, the basic idea, I'm going to be playing a chess game, and then after, if we have time, we can do Bug House because we didn't get to that yesterday, or for player chess. So I'm going to challenge someone on chess.com, And I don't play that much chess.com, so I want to get it higher because my chess kid is, I played on chess kid a lot. So I am playing Greg TFKD. For this video, I'll actually do the Sicilian just to teach you the Sicilian if you don't know it. So also playing and also learning, and that's good. And the Sicilian has a lot of theories. So there's like lots of possible. I think there's some kind of like Najdorf something that is in this opening. And usually I think that d4 is the move. Maybe they'll play that. And now I can play d4. And now what I recommend is maybe castling or developing. Because they have these, so they're open to castle. I developed a knight. So maybe c3, they might want to play. And it's also good that we have time because I tried to analyze to help see what's happening. So that's why. And my videos, I usually post almost once a week, or usually sometimes more than 1 week. If I have free time, then I like to do more videos and just to try out. And now I'm going to castle. So if you haven't seen the form already, it's in the about section of my channel. And I forgot to tell you this in my other videos, but if you don't want to be part of the video and you want to try out editing, that would be helpful, like editing videos and how you can do streaming. If we can do that, it could help grow my channel, and it could also be fun too. So they castled, which was good. And now I'm going to play bishop e6 because this bishop is kind of facing like to that diagonal. And if you just go to bishop d2, it's not the best because this bishop is strong. So later maybe pushing d5, but after we get all the developing and part of that. And now I'm just going to play h6, which is what I usually do. And now they can either go back or they can take. So maybe d4 next is the move that I'm planning. I don't know. I played knight b. I can actually play a6, and the knight just moves like it's the tempo. And maybe I can play maybe b6. Just playing b6, so when I advance this pawn, it's protected. And maybe also getting the knight to d4 to the outpost. So they played, maybe I can do that right now. And if you take, I'll take back with I don't know which one I'll take back with, but maybe I'll take back with the d pawn, and then later going e5. So this is now a pawn chain that we have. And now I'll go maybe d5. And then if they take, I'll take with my queen. And my plan is also to get the queen active. So that's why. So first I'll take first. And then I'll take the other pawn. I don't know why they did. So maybe I can just take. And now I can, they're going to pin they might pin, so I'll just try to get out of the pin. If they go rook e1, maybe they have some chances for the pin. Maybe I can go e5. And when they take, I'll take back with the queen or the bishop. Maybe taking back with the bishop to see if they want to trade, and also the bishop and the queen on that diagonal. So if I take, I'll help them develop. Maybe I can attack. I went c7 but I didn't know really what else to do there. So now I can go check or I'll just go like rook d8. Now I'm thinking what to play after. Maybe just getting my pieces to better squares. maybe if there's, now I can take, but when I take and then rook a, I think I lost my connection. So first I'll go here and then first I'll go check and then and now I can take. And when he goes rook a1, I'll just go. Or then I can go back. And maybe later like e4. I'm trying to go for the advanced pawns, trying to use them as advantage. And now when I go e4, I can't go c2 because of the fork. So you have to think where you're going to go next after. So they stopped that move because if I go there, then maybe like b5, and then if the pawn takes, I'll take back with the queen. And now I'll take this pawn. And now when they take back, let's see if they want to rook trade. So they do. And I'll actually just take. And now I'll try to move my king closer and try to still stay on the time. Try to remember try to still analyze and also talk about the moves. Now I'll go I'll actually move the bishop back. And now my plan after this is to go like bishop c7 and pin the pawn, and then later put pressure on it. So now I'll go I'll just go back. I don't know if there's some sort of repetition. Now I'm planning to queen trade because the queen is in attacking the pawn, and if we trade, then I can, because I don't know how many pawns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'll accept the queen trade, and now we'll just go c4, and then when you take, I'll take back with this pawn, and now I'll keep pushing. Now if you take, I'll get the queen. So there's no way to stop it. But they tried, and it was good. It was a good play that they tried. Now we're attacking the knight and the pawn. And now I'll fork both of them. Now we'll go for the promotion too, just to make it a little more. Now I'm just going to play, so it might get like silent. So it was checkmate and like 2 seconds left, so it was good that they still kept the pressure. And it was saying here, nice comeback win. So that means that they played really good. And that's good. And that's really good to keep fighting on, because that can help you become a better chess player and can help you become stronger in chess. So now I'll see if there's the last thing that hopefully we might do today is doing bug house or 4-player chess, or maybe chess, or maybe bug house. So we're still waiting for the opponent. And if Black House doesn't work, then we'll still try again in future videos. And the reason I want to do Black House is because it's really fun and it's really fun for teams. And now I'll just do 4-player chess, and that'll be the last thing that we're going to do today. So we're still waiting for the last person. Like, we already have red, blue, and yellow. And I think 4-player chess is fun too because you get to work with your opponent and all 4 players can play. That's what it's about. And so games are starting. The game is starting. So I'm yellow and my partner is red. And I'll just move d4. I don't know if it's d4 or not, but they're moving the queens, so maybe I'll do that too. But hopefully their queen won't get. Hopefully they can get a square that they won't get attacked because it can be really helpful. So they took the pawn because they can't take back because they're queen. So, oh, okay, now, so now my opponent lost their queen and it's not the best queen trade now. So I'll just go. And sometimes it's hard because you forget that, because when you're getting attacked and then the other person can also attack you. And also I don't think I can't take my opponent's piece. My teammates. So I'll just check them. And it's, what did they take? Okay, so it's not the best. I don't think it's the best trade right now. Oh. So I accidentally did pre-move, so. I won't trade right now. Just because they're trying to go for promotion. So I think I can stop it. I don't know where their promotion square is, but maybe I can go with this pawn forward. And if I go here, then I'll go with this pawn. And four-player chess is about, like, it's about teamwork. It's how you can work with your team. And that really can help in four-player chess, but sometimes it's hard because you're playing someone online and you can't tell the moves, but only in the chat. I don't know which square the promotion is. I think it's maybe first I should develop. I just played there. I just played there just because to stop their promotions. And I can always go advance this pawn to defend it. So now I'll also try to get my king safe. And maybe they'll, because the queen and the bishop, maybe they'll have some sort of, because if you play two checks, so now I can take. Now I can take because the bishop is being attacked. They can go check though. Now I can take. And now after I'll go with my knight, like defending the pawn. So I don't know if there will be. I'll just go with the knight. Oh, but they can't take because, oh, now I can take their queen. So now I'm attacking both their queens. And that's really good teamwork. And even if we don't know, like, and it's also fun, like guessing how to work. And so now we can take their queen. And maybe like a discover check with my knight. And so now we only me and blue have queens. Now I can go discovered. I'm also thinking which square. Maybe here, also attacking this pawn. So when they move, yeah, when they move, I can get. Oh, so they resigned. So that was a really fun game. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video to others. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye!